Everyone, I'm Simon, and this is going to be an unboxing of a game called Hellboy, the board game. It's by Mantic, and as you can see, the box isn't respective of the actual game itself. This isn't going to be a playthrough. There are some pictures of lines of another game's copy. This is the retail edition. Just need to get it out of the box. Right, so there is the game, just about in shot there. And what we're doing is just going to be having a quick look at what's inside. Now, someone else is going to be painting this, so they like to do all the unpunching and stuff like that. But we'll able to see basically what you'll see inside the box. So here it is. It's a bit of a weight to it. It doesn't feel that much actually in the box itself. It's a 1 to 4 player game, 60 to 90 minutes. As I said, it's by Mantic. Plenty of stuff in the game. I have played. And I also sliced my finger as well, but that was on a Victorinox or a Swiss Army knife cutlery. So you can get knife and forks, and unfortunately they are as sharp as you might expect. And while slicing bread, it went straight into the bone. So I'm leaving that plaster on, not to stop any blood, but just to stop the, should we say, the flap of flesh from causing more of a release, which would be painful. So let's see if I can do this in one piece. And even keep it on. And then person who's painting them, and I'll be bringing you more pictures of this on Instagram. So that's a good way of cross-promoting. And they, I've seen some other stuff. They've already been working on a different set of paints for this. And if you already want to see me playing this, there's a fantastic 360 image of playing the game as well. I happen to play as Hellboy. We happen to win. It was very interesting without one. Well, I don't want to say about spoiler, but what is, I think, interesting in this compared to other dungeon crawl games is firstly the size of the pieces are very respective of the game that you're playing with. But more importantly, I find that because of perhaps the theme of the game, you end up playing with special abilities, more specifically, that the rooms, the modular boards that it comes with, change around. So, here it is, tutorial. Read this first, how to get started. So, I do find tutorials good. Some people skip and go straight into games such as in Flamme Rouge, but I personally think it's worth keeping an eye on that. You're going to get all the relevant information about the rules, so that's in there too. And it's 32 pages, which is quite standard, I think, for a number of games, such as the Zombicide video, if you've seen that one. But it's kind of comic book size, which I think is a fantastic idea. Some information about, I believe, another game coming out, or has come out, another dungeon crawl game. So information on various other bits and pieces you can check out. Information here, this is basically your player aid for you play with. This is familiar to me. These are going to be your dice. So this basically tells you how good they are. Different colors give you different abilities. These are the boards you're going to be punching. So have fun punching these boards. And what I'm going to do is just plop that out and show what's inside it. So we have, let me do one bit at a time. So you're going to have all your boards. These are the various locations you can go to. You can get furniture for these things too. You're going to have the dice that I talk about. It's a fantastic Hellboy dice tower that's very effective. In fact, I was with a chap from Mantic, I won't mention his name on camera, but I said I bet I roll a certain thing, and I did. So future games from Mantic coming out include it's the follow-up to All Out War, which I also have, which is painted, and that's here, and that's going to be ready to show you. Is yet to be played though. We bought the paints, cost 3 times the price from Walking Dead as the catch-all game itself. But the new one is around Negan's war, and that's about basically trying to curry favour and like lure him towards you, which sounds very interesting. So everything's well fitted in place, and that's the final part of the box. And then over down at the bottom, it's just information around the first various cards you can get. In the other game we've played, we have sleeved these cards. Again, it really depends where you're going to play. We then generally play, in open locations, so we keep things nice and looked after as well. Certain things you can go towards, obviously certain baggies that can come in the game. A deck of cards, which basically tells you, what they're going to be doing. And finally, you're going to have some counters, something to represent who you are on the board, which I'm sure you're familiar with. And finally, some other pieces which will come into play as and when you'll find them relevant to do so. So this is, let me try and find how best to place this back. I should have kept an eye as I was doing that. I think that one comes out. We chuck that on there. We put this on top, that on the side. Then just check that all goes in all right. Oh, basically, yes. Ooh. Maybe I should have done it in the other order, but I think it's pretty much in play now. Let me take it out again. So there we go, you put it in reverse order. Back on top, I think leave it on like that, makes sense. We have our player boards. I think, again, it looks nice that way around. I think I can see why they'd have it in that kind of order. Tutorial, that's how they wanted it. So, I'm going to give you a weighing and tell you how much it is. And, I'm just going to see what it is. Okay, so the scales are telling me that this game, once zeroed, comes in at, I'm going to say about 2.9, 2.8, 2.6, 2.4, 2.412. So Hellboy, monster of a pack, comes with the dude himself, or the devil himself, we could say. And if you're looking to play a dungeon crawl with a theme, this is the one that people are talking about. Other games with a theme, you've got Descent, and the theme of that one is Star Wars Descent. I personally prefer Descent. Similar to other games, Shadows of Brimstone, you've got Gloomhaven as well. But this one, in terms of the theme, the comics, I know people haven't been disappointed with. So that's Hellboy, the board game. If you're interested in checking that out, please do. If you're interested in seeing more videos, please support the channel and hit subscribe. There'll be new videos literally every week, and new games and unreleased games are coming. And by all means, check out Instagram to see the photos. That is also Amass Games. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing what you think. Take care. Bye-bye.